Okay, I just realized my microphone was on mute, so I did everything for nothing. So, Jink, if you ever been here having a reading with us, we are normally a group of more psychics. Normally we come live together. Today I'm alone. If you would like a reading, please subscribe or follow, um, and then tell me your question. Okay, so I was speaking 5 minutes for nothing because my mic was on mute. But what I was saying for today is that the energies are balancing out the flow of the feminine energy. The connections between people are maybe have already reached the peak point of rebalancing. From now to October. Okay, let's see. Jay, I will put your question here. Let's see. Okay, first card, Six of Pentacles. Mm, very balanced energy. Also, maybe you are waiting for either to invest in something or um, maybe in a moving, traveling. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but okay. So first part of this time timeline that you're thinking about, I feel it's still quite balanced because it's like you are maybe investing, planning in something. You are almost there to maybe complete a specific task in order for things to be better for you at the end of the month. So your last card is the World. Maybe you are working or completing this thing with a person. Um, okay, did you move with a person? Because Four of Wands is pretty stable. And I do see you also seeing the bigger picture here, which is great. As I said, I still see some worries or some thoughts that things could work maybe without risks or knowing everything clearly, but maybe you don't know exactly everything clearly right now. So um well, I do feel it's a yes, but maybe these worries also come because of that. So right now, not everything is kind of coming together for you to go to this update, what you wanted to have, or this new step. But I still see some intrusive energies, so to say. Yeah, not just a lot of things can be intrusive. I'm just saying, I think you and whoever is close right now to you will support you in order to bring this manifestation uh, to life without energies to interfere with this good manifestation for you and your family, maybe. So, yeah, um, if anyone else is here and is waiting for a reading, um, tell me, and I hope that helped. I feel it's more a yes than a no. Um, but whenever I get also other types of cards and energies in, I cannot say quite 100% because you have to take care of these energies, you know? Yeah, I do see at least two things coming together for the same purpose. So that could help. Great. I'm really mad that I had my mic on mute. You're welcome, and we keep in touch. Let me know. Does anyone else um, wish for a reading? If not, I will say my message again. Um, I hope I'm gonna remember. But the energies of today are definitely about balancing out whatever resistance to change, if it's in relationships, work, or inside. Um, we have creative energy, resistance, revolting, and then rebirth, which kind of all three come together, because the creative flow is a bit blocked in all what it means, because to create means also maybe to recreate and rebirth yourself. So if this creativity is blocked by something, or the change that the creativity also brings um, is being blocked, then there is no rebirth. So then we had the justice card, which could maybe mean that the peak of these energies and also the astrological things that happened, the peak of these energies will be seen in November, maybe um, the 11th month, yes. So also Justice was talking about the exchange uh, of energies, what happened this month, maybe between people. So what karma did I have? Reflect on that. What did the other person, maybe what was the purpose of this interaction? Okay, because then we have also the moon. So astrologically speaking, we still have this influence of the moon, of this whole introspection that we have in the retrograde. And right after that, the Queen of Cups in the middle, which reminds me that also Venus is not retrograde anymore, which brings this feminine energy and the emotions maybe more to light. Maybe they are more clear to us, just like that, from a moment to the other, because this resistance, or this um, high energy that maybe brought pressure, is kind of slowing down. What did we have? Moon. Mm. Yeah, anyway, I was surprised to see these energies, because I was thinking that this pressure would stay more because of all these retrogrades, but I feel that um, it could be a more calm um, retrograde from now on, at least between us and ourselves, and maybe the people that we already decided they will stay in our life, because maybe some had fights, maybe some decided I don't want this thing for myself anymore. um, but the people who stayed, I think this relationship will balance out other interactions or situations that happen around us. The simple fact that we support each other in this time. Um, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Accept the natural way of the seasons. We also changing season right now. Natural way of life. Um, this could be for October. I don't know, but I feel a sense of a liberation for after this retrospection time, so to say. Illusions, deceptions that are you're walking away from, I see here. There is not so much left that is in the past that's still that we are still attached to. Seven of Swords, also trust issues. I feel like maybe some people will relate to this. Instead of having trust issues, I better do it alone, so to say. And I'm okay with that. I feel like somebody here is actually taking something in his own hands, and because if there is nothing outside what could actually help, then it means we are the ones who can help ourselves in this. So yeah, I feel that a lot of emotional independence comes along, um, that we may be finding ourselves. Knight of Swords in reverse. The Sun. Again, Seven of Cups in reverse. Illusions. And then the Hermit, which is probably, alone, meditating, contemplating. But I feel that there is somebody here also who expected something, it didn't happen, and maybe is the equivalent of when you're going already through so much that you are not going to go that path anymore because you already know what's there, right? So it's like somebody who tried out a lot of things, maybe disappointments, but still knew that after this he'll have something to learn, and after this there will be something that it's real out of this, okay? Because then we have the Sun, but then we also have illusions. So it's about being too quick to judge if this risk is going to be taken. You're the Hermit, the High Priestess, the intuition. If this risk is worth to be taken, it should be more known out of intuition, out of being in the center, balancing the feminine and masculine, and not taking decisions mentally right now. Because I feel here with this Knight of Swords, nothing really makes sense. You just want it to make sense. These people who are going to relate what I'm saying. But yeah. If you would like a reading, please follow and ask your question. As I said, normally we are a group of 4 to 6 people, psychics, who come here and we all do readings. Today I'm alone. Sure. Just make sure you follow and then ask your question, please. Thank you, thank you. A general reading, okay. Hmm. Eight of Pentacles. Work. But are you a woman? Just asking. Because there is definitely some feminine energy there too. Maybe it's around you. But what you have here. Okay, so in the present moment, things may seem pretty stable. You are trying at least to work on something and maybe even wish for a change. So it's like trying to keep up a system. Okay. It's like maybe trying to keep up a system or form your system in which you can keep up with mm, living, if it's material, or just manifesting a certain thing. But at the same time, I see you there wishing also for a change. And maybe you feel, maybe you felt helpless, maybe you felt like you didn't get enough support in this. But in the end, the outcome of this is that you learned how to, or are in the process of learning how to sustain yourself by being this magician here, which is the outcome. Um, so, in this process of learning, I see you really, when you go and find the ingredients for a spell, so to say, you found all these elements that nobody really um, gave them to you, because knowledge or wisdom nobody can really directly give it to you. So maybe this process of finding these elements that work for you in order to have your own ritual or um, your own celebration of life. Okay. um, you learned this. You have the Lovers also. And okay. mm, I'm not sure. There is a certain disbalance of mm, feminine and ego somehow. So, or assertiveness and letting yourself being guided, or being, if you work with the divine feminine, she's like the muse. If you have to lead a woman, it has to be a bit more masculine. But I see here an ego somehow. What is this? Okay, Three of Swords. So there is something there what still could be balanced out, in order that your feminine and masculine manifest and don't stagnate. It's like when you dance a certain type of dance, and maybe you need a little bit more fiery dance in order to bring out the best in both of these energies and maybe keep the tension between them, if you understand what I'm saying. Maybe also heart chakra, there is still something to be healed. Um, so I hope that helped. Well, the only thing I can say, without getting too personal on advice, is to work with whatever else you would like to work with. If you're not ready to heal the heart, at least breathe and have some exercises of breathing, of working with energy. Mm. I think the whole concept and what love actually is, has been uh, manipulated in a negative way. Even that people don't understand anymore what romantic is, what making kids or creating actually means. And I don't blame anyone, it's just that right now, energetically, um, on the whole planet, there needs to be some healing. So the fact why we don't feel who we actually are 100% is because we need healing first. So making space, so to say, in our energy field, still endure or not anymore. Mm, are we just on the surface of the water and just keeping ourselves like over the surface, or do we have other possibilities too? I'm not saying you need, that's not what I was saying. But if the heart chakra is closed, it means there is not really a sensitivity, or not enough sensitivity there. So you're not able to maybe feel everything that you are or feel. Yes. Anyway, if nobody else has questions, then I will um, go offline. But did somebody else have another question? No, I don't think so. Thank you very much, and I'll see you around. Check us out. You're welcome. Would you have a question? Hmm. Okay, then I'll see you next time.